I'm okay. I had you, sir. Thank you, sir. I just been struck by a vehicle. Slid from me westbound. It's going to be a motorcycle, gray in color, occupied by two. Driver has a helmet. You have a sergeant respond. Okay,
We got hit by a motorcycle.
All units are out to, if you can step it up, step it up.
As officers begin searching the area for the fleeing suspects, additional units arrive at the scene. These officers speak with witnesses nearby, working to piece together exactly what happened and where the suspects may have gone.
They almost fell off their bike, got situated. It was a guy and a girl on the back, and it had a little...
So it was a guy and a girl on that one was
bike.
It a scooter or was it a motorcycle?
No, it was a motorcycle.
What color was it?
It was a motorcycle, black, I think. No helmet. The girl didn't have a helmet on.
Did the guy have a helmet?
I can't recall if he had a helmet on.
Okay, give me 1 second. Can you just wait 1 second? 996. Did we advise that it's a black motorcycle with a male driver, female passenger?
You said great. You said great.
She's a witness. Did they have something yellow on the back?
They had like a box or something. I don't know what color it was.
996. They had like a box in the back. Some sort of box in the back of the motorcycle.
I didn't quite see them. They took off fast.
Do you know what they were wearing?
Not really, no. I just saw that it was a male and a female.
Would you be able to identify the motorcycle?
Maybe I could. I think the female had a white shirt on.
996. The female possibly had a white shirt on, and the female did not have a helmet.
Not long after, officers in the surrounding area spot a motorcycle carrying a man and a woman. Before attempting a stop, they radio in a description to confirm whether the individuals match what witnesses reported.
Male, black shorts, green shirt, and a female. She's down. She sounds like purple pants on. White socks. Yeah, they still sound 19.
So she stopped over here. She saw the entire thing. She saw policemen coming out to the street, trying to stop it. The motorcycle hits them. They almost fall off the motorcycle, and they just kept on going. The female, white, tight top.
Huh? Hey, he's like disoriented because he was telling me a great car, a stand-up scooter.
He was all over the place.
He's all over the place, man. Hey, he told me stand-up scooter.
Did you hear him first come on?
The motorcycle was going pretty
been
fast.
hit.
Yeah. When I got here, he was all over.
The situation escalates quickly. As officers prepare to initiate the traffic stop, the motorcycle becomes involved in a multi-vehicle crash. The impact leaves the female passenger seriously injured, further complicating an already chaotic scene.
Hi, sir. Hey, how are you? Okay, so we have fire rescue. Yeah, we have fire rescue coming your way, okay?
Okay, great.
Yes, that's where we were going.
The scooter was going pretty fast. Or
When I saw it, I didn't see him. I saw it when he got hit. So that's when I was talking to my mom and dad, and I looked over. I was like, "Oh my god!" And the motorcycle. I thought I don't know how he got hit. But the motorcycle jumped into the air. She almost fell off. They recensored and they took off.
I'm gonna. If you could just get in my police car. So this is the thing. We have a motorcycle that apparently crashed into like two other cars or something like that. The female at the back fell off the motorcycle.
Okay.
So I just wanted to pass you by to see if you could ID if that's them or not.
Okay, I just parked right there. Let me just make sure.
Where are you? Where are you?
I didn't pay for park.
Bring it over here.
Okay.
Put it right here.
Osman, do me a favor. Can you take off your backpack? Stand up for me real quick. Take it off. There you go.
No, I'm okay.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. You're just going to be the same for now, right?
Okay.
Do you have any firearms or anything like that on you?
I'm okay.
Give me a hand.
Accident. She is related to the hit and run versus the female not having on a motor helmet. 2033 11 Jenny. So it's head out on it.
That way you don't sit inside the cage, which is
Okay.
sturdy.
20 just
It looks like she wound up the train.
I'm en route with a show with a witness.
Eso suyo. Suyo. ¿Hay alguna pistola o algo aquí? ¿Alguna pistola o algo acá? Okay.
Hey there, mommy. How you doing?
Good.
What's hurting you the most? Legs, back pain?
No, I see.
Yes. Okay. Tell me it was on. No LOC, then she lose.
El casco no te lo tenías puesto tú.
No, yo quité ahora.
So she did have it. She did have it home. She didn't lose consciousness. It's just the hip. It's just she's just on with the hip.
We're gonna take it to Jackson Hospital.
We have to wait a little bit, okay? We have a unit coming over because they're possibly involved in a class, involved in another officer, criminal. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
We're gonna load
it in the truck, take care of it there. You come whenever.
They will be here in a minute.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere. We'll be right there.
Hey, she's not going. She's not going. It's gonna take a second and you guys can load her up. So she's not getting transported yet, right?
No, not transport. We just gonna get her in there.
At first, EMS personnel indicate they may not need to transport the injured woman. However, after further evaluation, they determine hospital care is necessary. While an officer continues transporting the original witness, a motorcycle officer escorts the ambulance to the nearest hospital.
Step out a second and look at the motorcycle.
Yeah.
And tell me if that.
Yeah. And then that black helmet looks like.
So yeah, she says that she's pretty certain that's a bike. Okay. As far as the female, she says the female had a ponytail and a white tight shirt.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'll take you back.
Okay.
The male rider is also taken to the hospital, suffering from road rash and other injuries. Once he is medically cleared, officers prepare to transport him to jail and place him under custody.
In front of the PO. Okay. Stand right in front of there. Right on it, right there. Don't move from there. All right, let's get it. The left side is hurting a lot. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not made for comfort, and I can stick my whole finger in there. But it's gonna be it should be a quick drive, okay? I'm gonna watch out. Go ahead. Hey, yo, you there? If you need to pass out, let me know.
My hand is hurting a lot.
Which one? The left one?
The right one.
The right one?
Yeah.
No, on the palm?
Yeah, it's like kind of hot right now. I'm very, very, very uncomfortable.
See if you can lean up. Can you lean forward or no?
I can, but
You want to take your feet out and all?
Okay.
Stand up for a second, or no, that's fine.
In addition to the witness identifying the male and female on the bike, bodycam footage of the moment the officer was run over by the motorcycle shows the same green shirt the male was wearing, the same black shorts, the same muscular build, as well as the same purple pants the injured female was wearing, confirming these were indeed the same people. The male suspect was identified as Armando Fagaza, a Floridian fitness influencer and bodybuilder born in Brazil. He's gained well over 700,000 followers on Instagram from videos he's posted of himself accomplishing large feats of strength, like crushing a watermelon with his bare hands, poking a hole in a Coke can, bending a hammer, and more. In one of his posts, he can actually be seen wearing the exact outfit with the green shirt and black shorts he had in the bodycam footage. Armando's wife, who was the female passenger with him, is also featured on his Instagram account. She was transported to a nearby hospital's trauma center and treated for her injuries. The officer who was run over by Armando was also transported to the hospital to be treated for fractured ribs, abrasions, and bruising throughout his entire body. After fleeing from the officer, Armando's wife later revealed to police that they were traveling between 80 and 100 miles an hour before they crashed into a vehicle, throwing her off the motorcycle. Police have stated that Armando also has no driver's license, only a Brazilian passport. Armando was charged with leaving the scene of a crash causing serious bodily injury, driving without a valid license causing serious injury, fleeing and eluding a law enforcement officer, reckless driving causing serious bodily injury, and aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, totaling 5 felonies. He is also facing an immigration hold due to his charges. He is currently being held in the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center with no bond. Court records indicate his trial is set for January 5, 2026. While he hasn't yet been sentenced, depending on plea deals and concurrent versus consecutive sentencing, Armando could face up to 20 to 60 plus years in prison for his 5 felonies. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
There's a certain kind of danger that never announces itself with gunfire or screaming, because in this case, it's just a guy on a motorcycle. One moment, an officer is stepping out into the roadway just to do his job, trusting the public to act like adults. And in a split second, that trust gets shattered by someone who has zero respect for the uniform. When this guy hit the officer, this was a decision made out of fear and ego. And he probably thought that running would keep him safe, like speed was going to erase the consequences waiting behind him. People rarely understand the weight of the split second for the officer, the moment where stepping out to enforce traffic isn't just procedure, but it's like a silent contract that the public will respect the badge. But there's a certain percentage of people that simply won't. This clip reminds me how thin control really is, how every stop is a risk, where the officer is exposed, vulnerable, and standing on faith that the person in front of them will not choose anarchy. And police see these patterns over and over. People who treat a lawful stop like a personal insult, like the officer's ruining their day instead of preventing a tragedy. And these decisions on the road sadly in lives every day. Now we have to keep in mind, society only works when people accept limits. Speed limits, stop signs, red lights. Those aren't inconveniences. They're guardrails meant to keep people alive. When you ignore them and play with people's lives, you aren't rebelling. You're admitting you can't coexist without risking someone else's future.
Multiple pieces of evidence confirm the identities of the suspects. The witness positively identifies both individuals, and body camera footage from the officer who was struck shows matching clothing and physical characteristics. The male is wearing a green shirt and black shorts, while the female is seen in purple pants, details that align perfectly with the footage. The male suspect is identified as Armando Fagaza, a Brazilian-born fitness influencer and bodybuilder with more than 700,000 followers on Instagram. His social media features videos of extreme strength feats, including crushing objects with his hands and bending metal. One post even shows him wearing the same green shirt and black shorts seen in the body camera footage. The female passenger, identified as Armando's wife, also appears frequently on his social media. She is transported to a nearby trauma center for treatment following the crash. The officer who was struck by the motorcycle is also taken to the hospital, where he is treated for fractured ribs, abrasions, and extensive bruising. According to police, Armando's wife later stated they were traveling between 80 and 100 miles per hour before colliding with another vehicle, which threw her from the motorcycle. Authorities also confirmed that Armando does not possess a valid driver's license and was only carrying a Brazilian passport at the time. Armando is charged with 5 felony offenses, including leaving the scene of a crash causing serious bodily injury, driving without a valid license resulting in serious injury, fleeing and eluding law enforcement, reckless driving causing serious injury, and aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer. He is also being held under an immigration detainer. He is currently detained at Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center without bond. Court records show his trial is scheduled for January 5, 2026. While he has not been convicted, Legal experts note that depending on sentencing outcomes, he could face anywhere from 20 to more than 60 years in prison if found guilty. As always, he is presumed innocent unless proven otherwise in a court of law.